Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another unboxing episode. Today we got all this stuff. Now, some of the stuff came Thursday, and today, all the stuff came Thursday, except this one package. This came today, Friday. So we'll open them all and see what we got. Now, all these are all kinds of books. Let's open this one. This came today. I could probably rip it open. Maybe. Okay, we got. I'm trying to think it's the same book I already read. Let's see. Okay, yep. Okay, we got Campy. They sent me the wrong copy. So we won't be reading this one. We already read this one already. So let's see what our next one is. I gotta know where to put things at. Let's try this one. Yeah, sometimes it happens. They forget to send the one you want and they send you a repeat you already bought. And I can't read the same book twice. Okay, we got Batter Up, a baseball golden book. See what year this is from. 1991. Yeah, looks like this. Now, when I find stuff for the channel, I try to look for interesting things. And it's like an adventure book. A little boy playing baseball. Yeah, that's some dusty stuff. And I'm gonna open this one. It's got a lot of things in here. Well, so, bro, maybe I can just rip it open. That's how I pick out books, just to see how exciting they are. Okay, forgot. Okay, this is not what I was. This is not what I would expect this book to be. But we got King of the Golden City. We're not gonna read this one because I didn't know it was going to be like this. I thought it was going to be like a golden book. So I might return that and get another book. Let's see what year this came out of. Even so, I'm going to return it. And I'm not going to read this kind of book. This came out in 2000 and... See, this came out in 1921. And this is a 2004 reprint. And yeah, this is just too much. Now, you won't see that on the channel at all. Let's see what this one is. Just a Bad Day. Another little critter book from 1995. So this will be on the channel. Now, I'm reading them backwards. 'Cause I don't know what the cover says. This said Bible Heroes. So we got some more Bible things to the channel. Okay, but doing real good. This is from 2004. And it looks like this. So all we try to do is say if something do good the first time around, keep on going with that good thing. I didn't show you this book at all inside. But you already know what this book looks like. After a while, I'm gonna have this whole collection without knowing it. This is Butterfly Kisses. It sounds interesting. I don't know what kind. I have no clue what this book is about. This is from 1997. It looks like a father and daughter book. And if you read any of these books back when they came out or later, you can leave it in the comments and tell me what you thought about the books. It's a good humor, man. Nah, I thought this was gonna be like an adventure book, like the fire truck book I read a couple of days ago or last month. This came out in 1964. Yeah, it's like this. Now, most of these books are probably for next month or December. No, November. They might make it to December. See, Garfield, the cat show. Now, people wanted the Garfield book, and now we got one. It's not a book on record, but it's a Garfield book from 1990. Just like this. This is the first time Garfield made it to the channel. Okay, Heathcliff is all made. We got Heathcliff on the channel, but not Garfield. Let's see, we got Daddies. Let's see how old this book is. Got a lot of books on my leg trying to not make them all fall. This came out. Let's see, 1953. I got the 2011 Golden Book copy, but this is a 1953 book. Looks like this. So we had so I either saved it for Father Day, or we can read this for this year. So it's up to you guys. Now the two father books I got. If you want me to save them for Father Day, just leave it in the comments. I'll do a Father Day thing. 'Cause I don't do that never. Let's see what this is. The Little Red Caboose. Another adventure book. A vehicle book. This is from 1953. This looks exciting. The Lion Paw. This is exciting too. A little lion or a little rat. This came out in '59. These books are dusty. Looks like this. So the Jungle Story. See what this one's about. The monster is in the back. Wait, the monster at the end of this book. So we got a Sesame Street book. Now I read this book a long time ago when I was little, back in the '80s and early '90s. This book came out in 1971. This is what it looks like. So the book was old when I read it. I think that's our only Sesame Street book that I'm gonna be reading. This is the store bought Dow. This came out in '83. It sounds interesting. I thought it was like a Chucky Dow. So we got two of these kind of books in the sense. Then we got Best Friends. I put a lot of pages all bent up. There we go. This came out in '83 also. I give a show any kind of pages. So this will be a simple book to read. Now we open the big box. I have no clue inside this box at all. It's heavy. So what I'm going to do is open it on the table that the box is sitting on, and then we'll pull out the books one at a time, so we don't hurt myself or the table. And this is a good. They keep this box up real good. Gotta be careful. I don't want to cut myself. Yeah, the way I'm doing this is not safe. And my scissors are not strong enough. Okay, I've got through that part. Now, I buy a lot of stuff. I just don't know what I get. It comes out too late. Okay, we finally made it through that awful box. Let's see. Yeah, that's what we got here. We got two separate. They moved the box out the place. And we got three separate. Wait. Let's open the top set. See what we got. It's gonna be interesting trying to hold these books in my hands. Okay, our first book is The Three Little Pigs. Now these are Disney books, and this came out in 1972. Yeah, it looks like this. So now we're hitting the 70 Disney stuff. Bear Rabbit Saved His Skin. And now we got a Bear Rabbit for this channel with no copyrights. There we go. This is me whenever. I still got a lot of books to read of the Disney stuff. Sinbad the Sailor, a Mickey Mouse book. This came out in 1978. Looks like this. I wonder if I said the years of this thing while I'm thinking of it. I could have forgot. Maybe. Okay, this came out in 1979, and this came out in 1978. We might put these in order so we can see if this goes like a one, two, three kind of book. Winnie the Pooh and Tigger Too. So we got another Winnie the Pooh book for 1975. Looks like this. And I don't know if these books go in order. I know the other Disney books I had went on a lot of orders. We got okay, the Magic Grinder. This is like a Minnie Mouse book with a dragon. 1975. It's like a 1975 book. Then we got another Minnie Mouse book. What's this one about? Mickey Mouse and the Beanstalk. Oh, it looks like this. And this is from 1973. Now, we did a book like this on Book on Record on the second channel, but this is the book version of it. Cinderella. Okay, I know we did a book on record on this thing, 1974. So now we get to have it on the first channel. So the main channel get to have a lot of the books on records that I can't put on the channel for a while. We got Dumbo on land, on sea, in the air. That's a long title. 1972. So this is a Dumbo adventure. So this is probably part two to Dumbo. Sleeping Beauty. God, that was a good movie for 1959. That's when the book came out. This came out in 1974. So now we got two books on record that could be played on the channel in reading form. In our last book, it's Goofy and Miller. We still got a whole handful of books, but the last book that's on my lap, 1978. Okay, see what the next things are. Let's see if we got any good Halloween or Christmas stuff. Okay, let's see. This book is The Haunted House. So we got a Halloween book in 1975. It looks like a Mickey Mouse, Disney, and Pluto kind of book. Oh, okay. The Brave Little Tailor. So this is another Mickey Mouse Fight the Giant. And we played this book on record also. So now we get to have it on the channel as me reading it. 1974 for this book. Looks like this. It don't look as good as the book and record pictures. Donald Duck in the Magic Stick. It sounds exciting. 1974. Now, a little bit of reading about this is some kind of club that was back in the 70s, maybe the 80s also. That if you joined it, you got a bunch of these books. So I'm thinking these books were never in stores ever. So these books were never could never buy these books. The Researcher, 1977. Okay, this came out when the movie came out. But the movie came out in 77 also. So if you remember these books, either in the book club as these books are staying aside, or if you saw them in the department stores, it'd be nice to know how people bought these books. The Sorcerer Adventures. This is from Fantasia. This Mickey Mouse character is from 1973. So Mickey Mouse gonna have a lot of adventures on the channel. Goofy and the Magic Fish. Now this looks like it's from maybe 1973. And the picture with the way they draw pictures. And they don't got a year on this book. That ain't right. There we go, 1979. I was 6 years off. I guess I'll put these in order so we can see the books change. Mickey and the Magic Clock or Cloak. Yeah, Mickey and the Magic Cloak. So another adventure book of Mickey Mouse from 1975. Now, why did this book look 10 times better than the Brave Little Tailor book that had Mickey Mouse look all ugly looking? Pinocchio, 1973. This is the first Pinocchio book. And we did a lot of book on record on this. Now we got this for the channel. Now we got this big old bag. I have no clue. These are more Disney books. I just don't know what they are. We got the Haunted House Party, another Halloween thing. So Halloween gonna have a lot of books. That's it from 1981. So now the picture gets a little better looking. Now, this is heavy. The Runaway Wolf Club. So this is like a spin-off of Jungle Book. Let's see what year this book came out of. Maybe not. Okay, there's no year to this book at the time being. Looks like this. I'm curious why there's no year to this. This is at the end of the book. Well, this book ain't got no year to it. Wonder how they did this book with no copyright to it. Hmm. Okay, this is the first book I never saw a year to. I'll have to look up on the computer and then I'll give me the year. The Adventure of Mr. Toad. A new adventure of Mr. Toad. And it's gonna be interesting trying to hold all these books on my lap. This is like holding a 50-pound baby. And it's on my poor little leg. 1983. Now, I seen this show on the Disney Channel years ago, back in the 80s. The Adventure of Mr. Toad. So we got both books for 1981. Okay, so this book is from the movie. That book is this it's part two to this book. Donald Duck Todd's Tales, 1980. Hard part about I might not be able to hold these books up at the end of the video. There'd be too many books to hold up. Wait, it's here for Mr. Toad. So a third book. Let's see when this book came out. 1985. So we got a lot of Toad books in this one. Ah, I have Wafa Bear Hunt. Now we played. I think we played. I think we did do one on the Book and Record. Now we got on this channel. 1982. Looks like this. Pete Jagged. Now I seen this movie on TV years ago. 1980. So this came out 3 years after the movie came out. Now we have that on Book and Record also. Winnie the Pooh and the Winter Days. Wait, and the Windy Days. So another Winnie the Pooh book. This is 1984. Now I wonder if these books are shorter than the other books I've been reading. Trouble in the Jungle. So another Jungle Book. 1984 for this one also. So we got two Jungle Books, or two spin-off of Jungle Book. Grandma Duck, Little Helper. So a Huey and Louie kind of book. 1980s. Yeah, it's gonna be a long video. 101 Dalmatian. I think this movie 100 times. And we played this on the Book on Record channel also. 1981. So like that. Mickey Mouse Wait, Mickey and Goofy race around the war. Those are our adventure books from 1984. Now, you're probably wondering what I'm going to do with all these books. Now, that'll be another video. I'll tell you what I'm going to do with all these books when I'm done with them. Sure, Goofy and the Dragon, 1983. Looks like this. We got Goofy book, Pluto and the Detective. So another Mickey and Pluto book. 1980 for this one. Oh, we got Christmas book. The Christmas in the Country. So December is gonna be a big old day too. Let's see when this came out. 1982 for Christmas in the Country. Okay, we got another Hiawatha book. Hiawatha and the Big Flood. So we got two of these. Now we got what, part three? 1984. And I'm thinking I'd be the only channel to do all these books. But nobody else on YouTube, I don't think, did any of these books. So I'll be the only one. Okay. Bear Rabbit get the wait. Bear Rabbit get ticked. Tricked. And hard reading upside down with it's hard reading with bad letters. 1981. Now why do Rare Rabbit look like Buster Rabbit from Tiny Toons? Bambi and the Big Snow. I think this is our second Bambi book on the channel. Yeah, okay, I only read one Bambi book so far. Looks like this. The whole Bambi crew from 1983. Donald Duck buy the house. Now you get Chip and Dale with Donald Duck from 1986. Looks like this. So it seems like every time Donald Duck is in a book, he always got nephews with him. I don't think the nephews ever have their own book by themselves. The Almost Missed Christmas. So we got another December book. 1985. Oh, okay, another Donald Duck book. Let's see, this book is about Farmer Mickey from 1983. Oh, looks like this. Mickey Mouse becomes a farmer. Ah, we got DuckTales. Mm, see, Webby saved the day. So now we can play one of these on the channel. Because last time I couldn't do copyright shows on the channel. 1980, wait, no, 1988. But because I'm reading, this is not copyrighted. So you got DuckTales on the channel for the first time ever. A White Christmas, another December book from 1983. We got a lot of Christmas books in this one. See, Winnie the Pooh and A Day for Eeyore. So there's another Winnie the Pooh book from 1983. It looks like this. Now, when I play these kind of Disney books, you have to watch these books real fast because when they get too high with the numbers, right now they're not that high, but when they get into the hundreds, 100 views or whatever, it seems like YouTube sends them off to the kids side, and then nobody gets to see these books. The Sword in the Stone. Now, I think this movie 100 times too on TV way back in the 80s. 1986 this came out. It's sort of like a half-hour TV show I'm trying to do a book one. Goofy the gardener makes up his mind. So Goofy by himself. 1980. Yeah. Largely. A handful more books. Cinderella, Busy Birthday. So this would be part two to Cinderella. 1985. So I don't know if she's I don't know if she's in the castle now in this book, or if she's still with her stepmother and stepsisters. Pogo and Pedro, the two happy Dalmatians. So this is a spin-off of 101 Dalmatians, it looks like, or another adventure. 1980. So I don't know if this is a pre-book of 101, or this is another adventure. Let's see. The Rescuer in Trouble in Devil Bayou. So another Rescuer book. In 1980, this came out. This must be like a part two. Because the other one didn't come out in 1990. Robin Hood Saved the Day. So we got our first Robin Hood book. We might get another one. See, this is 1980, and it's like this. Man, I would pick Robin Hood on the Book and Record channel. Now we get to play it on this channel. The Big Bad Wolf. Wait, The Big Bad Wolf and Little Wolf. So a part two to the Three Little Pigs. 1980, and look at the pictures. Now our last book, Goofy on the Hillside. It's like Goofy, kind of a Jack and the Beanstalk kind of book. 1982. No, okay, that's just Goofy just being himself. So that is all the books that we have for the channel. That's a lot of books. And if you read any of these books as a little kid or as me as a grown up, or if you bought any of these books at the store or at a book club where these all came from, it looks like, you can leave it in the comments. So, please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.